Welcome. I'm Meredith. This is the Oasis Spiritual Empowerment Tarot, all about tarot, oracle, and empowering you. And tonight we have a quick kind of mini haul from, this is from Llewellyn's last sale. Yeah, I'm a sucker for a sale. So I'm not going to do a full flip through of any of these. Just going to open them up, take a quick look at some of the majors, some of the minors, give them a shuffle. But if you want a full flip through of any, just let me know in the comments. So let's get, well, you know what? Let's start with this one. So I definitely ordered the wrong thing, but it might be a great thing. I thought I was ordering the deck. Clearly, I did not read carefully. So this is a book. I don't know if it's a guidebook or like an art book, but let's say. Oh, maybe I need to pay off. Because it is quite large. So this is Paolo Barbieri's Unicorns. And of course, there is a deck with this name. So let's see. Oh, okay. I thought it was going to be only in Italian. If you look carefully, the flower I drew in this book is not a flower, but rather a unicorn. The street lamp is not a street lamp. The mermaid is not a mermaid, and the butterfly is not a butterfly. Even the pencil I used is not truly a pencil. It is the key to open the way to my fantasy visions. Oh, I love that. So, we're just going to take a super quick look. I mean, it's beautiful. Beautiful, beautiful. I love the art. It might be in Italian, which is kind of funny. Oh, no. So we have a page of what I'm assuming is Italian. I don't speak Italian. And then a page in English, which is super fabulous. Look, I mean, gorgeous, gorgeous, gorgeous. Okay, so this is an art book, which is beautiful. So I am happy to have it, but now I definitely have to get the deck, right? Because I don't have their unicorn deck. So I'm not going to spend any more time with that. But it's really beautiful. And just in case you're curious, so I don't have the book, so I can't say, and there's no table of contents. I can't say if it's, you know, are there as many pages as there are. So there is a table of contents in the back. I think there might be. I think I could be wrong. If you have the deck, let me know. But I think we basically have 2 pages for each card from the oracle deck with that beautiful, beautiful imagery. Okay. So now let's get into a deck. Okay. So this one is Tarot of Tales and Legends. And it's the art of Henry J. Ford. This is weird. It was like cut open already. So now some of these I think are new. Some of these are definitely not. This one's pretty new. Printed January 2023. So, and I haven't seen this anywhere. I haven't really looked either. Yeah. But so we have, you know, the little white book. This is a Lo Scarabeo deck, so it's, you know, pretty standard. Oh God. Oh, there's a smell. Hopefully they just need to air out. Love these backs though. Oops. Love these. Let me play it back down. Love the backs. They're so pretty. So let's just, and I love that we have a title card, which, you know, low Scarabeo. But it's really, really pretty. So I'm just breezing through because, again, you know, I'm not going to do a full flip through. But, oh wow, I love that for strength. This is a beautiful, oh wow, look at that. That's interesting. This is a beautiful deck. Alright, let's just take a quick look at some minors. Ace of Cups. Oh, I love that. For the Three of Cups. It's interesting. It's probably not what I would have picked. But of course, I don't know. I love this for the four, though. I don't know what they had to choose from, because this is, you know, based on existing artwork. Oh, I love that queen. I mean, these are really, really, really lovely. I think, you know, the thing, because I don't want to call it a problem, but the thing about decks that use existing artwork is sometimes it's a little bit of a stretch for a particular card. Sometimes not. It just depends. So I'll have to go through, you know, and spend, oh, look at that, some time to really see. But I'll tell you, I love the art. Huh. Is this from the same piece, or were these put together? Because if these were put together, that's kind of yucky, I gotta tell you. If it's from the same piece, I don't know. I would need to know more about it. In fact, I wonder, let's take a quick look just to see if it says anything, or at least gives us a reference, maybe, to the original artwork. See, I didn't mean to go into this. No. Gives us nothing. So, I'm sure... I'll have to look up Henry Ford, because there's only one Henry Ford I'm familiar with, and pretty sure it's not the same guy. Yeah, and I should say Jamie Elford wrote the instructions. Let's give him a quick shuffle just to see. I mean, I feel like this deck is going to shuffle beautifully because, you know, so Scarabeo. I don't feel like there's any big surprise with that. Yeah, beautiful. Beautiful shuffling. This deck really needs to be edged. I was thinking yellow, but now I don't know, maybe blue. I don't know. Anyway, so that was the first deck. So now, where'd my thingy go? Oh no. Okay. So the next deck is by Paolo Barbieri, and it's the Chinese Oracle. So now, I have, in fact, I'm gonna grab it. Will I grab it? Maybe I shouldn't. Yeah, I will. Because I think I do know exactly where it is. So hang on just a quick second. Okay. I reorganized my deck, so now I know pretty well where they are. but they're also almost all on the other side of the room. So this is the only other deck I have by him. And the thing about his decks is there aren't a lot of cards. Like, there are only 23 cards. But, I don't know how many are in this. Probably around the same. But, someone, and I apologize, I forget who it was, but someone in the comments had mentioned that his decks can all be put together and kind of make this nice big deck. So I think I'm going to do that. So, I mean, let's take a quick, but I mean, you could see it's not a thick deck by any means, which is not necessarily a bad thing, but for shuffling, for versatility, I do like, you know, to have more cards. But the art is so gorgeous. If I need to, you know, buy a couple decks to get the deck that I want, you know what I mean? I'm willing to do that. So, now this is Paolo Barbieri and Zonglin. This may be that wrote the text, right? And we get English, Italian, Spanish, French, Portuguese, and Russian, I'm guessing. I don't know, and, you know, I don't know. But look how pretty these backs are, and I love that. So, oh wow. So this is kind of not necessarily good and bad, but I do like that we have both. So we have the yin and the yang for each, right? But also we get less artwork. Oh, that's me. I'm the ox. It's not my favorite, but you know, like tiger. Tigers are super cool. But well, I mean, beautiful, beautiful, beautiful artwork. Look at that. Oh, wow. I love that one. Okay. So, this is really interesting. I really like having both. It just lends, you know, creates like this other dimension. Now, just to say, in case you are curious, so this is the Fantasy Cats Oracle, right? So obviously the backs are, you know, different, but they will fit together. I'm gonna see how they might look together. I'm just a little bit curious. I mean, the artwork's by the same creator, so you know, I feel like, you know, some of these are, but not all. So, you know, some of them are landscape, but we do have portrait as well. Yeah, I like these together. Yeah, so I apologize. I don't recall who told me to do this, but thank you. Because I'm definitely gonna have to get the unicorn one. And I'm gonna enjoy working with these together. And already, it's much more. Let's shuffle them in and see. It's just, well, now that I'm saying that, but it's easier for me to shuffle, you know, for riffle shuffling, maybe. Because I do need just more, you know, it's hard for me to riffle shuffle like a really thin deck, you know, not so much thin as in cardstock, but thin as in just that overall size. They don't feel like they want to be shuffled together, but I think they just need to be worked together for a little bit, and then that will kind of fix itself. Yeah, so I know I went a little off track maybe, but I was definitely excited to see that. Okay, next we have the Shaman Tarot. trying to see. It looks like it's not new, but I thought it was. Well, we'll see when I open it, I guess. So, and this is another Low Scarabeo deck. I feel like these decks are kind of hit or miss for me. It just sort of depends. But we'll see. So the artwork is by Sabrina Ariganello and Alessia Pastorello. Can I get this open? I don't know anything about this deck either. But from what little I saw, because they don't put a lot of information on the website, it looked interesting. So I went for it. Ugh. I really wish they'd get rid of the plastic. Like, I feel like that shouldn't be that hard to do. I mean, I don't know. I could be wrong. But, okay, so we have, standard Low Scarabeo guidebook. Alright, these backs are so pretty. And I am a sucker for blue. They're really, really pretty. And it's all, well, it's not all, I guess. But it's got that blue border, which, in this case, I'm not a super big fan of borders, but I do feel like I like it for this. They just feel, you feel like windows. Portals. Oh, I love her. So, and again, I'm not gonna go through the whole deck. Okay, let me get into. All right, so we have. Wait a minute. So it looks like the suits are different. Oh, did I lose the? Wait a minute. There we go. So it looks like we have crystals. Oh, see, I'm going through the whole thing. I'm sorry. And drums. Skulls. Oh, I don't even know if you can say. I'm sorry. I was like, oh. This is an interesting deck. And then bows. Oh wow, look at that. So I love that. Oh, and then we have, so then for the suits we have feathers, which I guess page. We have like a stone horse for like the knight. A necklace for the queen. I'm guessing. I don't even know what that is. Let's see if it says. It's gotta say in the book. Just really quickly. Okay, so it's drums, bows, bones, and stones. And then for the quartz, tell us really should tell us. Maybe we have to get to it. So it really doesn't, except, it calls it a knave, knight, queen, and king. And then the knave is the shaman of the water. Knight is the ally of the water. This is for water. Queen is the mother of the sea. King is the spirit of the pure waters. But it doesn't talk about what those symbols are. It's just kind of irritating. Because I don't know what that is. What is that? What is that? Is that a headdress? Oh, yeah, maybe. Right, it's kind of similar. I don't know. So I'm gonna have to play with this one. Let's see what this guy looks like. So he does not have a headdress, but I feel like it's like a crown. So, but it's interesting and it's so pretty. It's so blue. I would definitely edge this in blue. Yeah. So, let me know what you think. If you have this. So, wait. Did we see when this came out? I feel like it's new. Oh, no, I guess not. 2021. I haven't seen this around at all. I don't know. Again, it's not like I was looking for it, but I don't recall hearing about it at all. So, let's see how that goes. Now, the last one. This one I have seen about, and it's kind of been, it was on my list, it was off my list. It was one of those deals, but the artwork is so lovely. And of course, it was on sale, so it was a great time to pick it up. So this is the Great Eastern Oracle by Razuli. And, oh, yeah. So pretty. I'm really looking forward to, I'm not going to grab it. I'm tempted, but I'm not going to. But I'm looking forward to see how this feels with Conway's decks. I feel like they're going to pair really nicely. If you want to see them paired, let me know. But again, this deck has been around, and I think it's been really popular. So you've probably seen it if you don't have it. Well, it only came out in 2022, so it's not that. Look at those backs. They're so pretty. Now, one of the reasons, if you're curious, that I didn't go for this deck sooner was I wasn't totally on board with some of the writing. I don't remember what it was. I don't know if it was titles but let's quickly, not everything, but alchemy of friendship, radiate love and attract affection. Assurance in the self, you're better than you realize. I mean, it's a great message. Sometimes I'm such a brat. Sometimes it's like I'll see a card like this and I'll be like, yeah, I know. I am a Leo. So it doesn't really click with me. And of course that's my issue, right? It's not the issue with the card. But I feel like this is a deck that I really want to focus more on the artwork. And I'll tell you, the artwork is what pulls and catches my eye. So I don't think that's going to be hard to do. Yeah, but like this is a gorgeous, really immersive card. And it speaks to me of so much more than just this little be positive in life. Trust intuition to light your way. It's not that I disagree with those. I absolutely agree with them. And, I would say that for most decks, certainly, if not all, the messages are only meant to be kind of that tip of the iceberg. But I don't know. I just don't like. I really wish these were just the images. Oh, look at that. And you know, I'm kind of weird about it because some decks will have this and I love it. And other decks, it's like, I just don't want it. And it's just a me thing, you know? Yeah, like, I mean, these are great messages for somebody who needs them. You know, I don't feel like I need those messages. This is I mean, look at that. It's absolutely exquisite, though. Yeah, I feel like this deck... Oh, what's this? Oh, look, there's a rip. I just opened it. I don't like that. I feel like this deck kind of leans a little affirmation-y. And I guess that's just not what I want in this deck. That's kind of funny, though. I don't know, but I love the art. I love the art. So that's just where I'm going to focus, personally. This is just, oh. Yeah, so I'm looking forward to working with this, and I do feel like... Oh, wow, this is so different from everything else. It's like, where'd that come from? Right? That's weird. That's... Oh, wow, look at that. I don't know what's up with this. So that's a little weird. Right? It feels a little... It feels like it belongs to a different deck. Yeah, I don't see anything else. I mean, I'm not gonna go through the whole thing. But, that's weird. But, you know, I don't know if it was the intention, but sometimes when you have a card like that, sometimes it pulls me out and it messes me up. I'm not gonna lie. But sometimes it's kind of a nice sort of punctuation. You know what I mean? Kind of like underlining this. So, I don't know. It'll be interesting to see how this feels in a reading. But I'm really excited to use this deck. So, we'll see. We'll see how it goes. I'm a little miffed about the tear in the card. I could probably reach out to Llewellyn, but I don't know. You know, I had a problem with, if you've been with me for a while, I got a deck from Red Feather that had, like, big tears. And I reached out to them twice. I never heard anything back. So that kind of, you know, I don't know. It really irked me, to be honest. And I guess it kind of put me off reaching out, too. But, you know, I don't know that Llewellyn would be like that. So maybe I should reach out. It's, you know, it's not the end of the world, but I do feel like, you know, even though it was on sale, it's still meant to be a new deck. So we'll see. We'll see if I reach out or not. But let me know what you think. Do you have any of these? Do you want any of these? Yeah, and how are you working with them? If you have this, I'm really interested to know how it reads for you. How, like, do you really focus on the messages on the cards? Do you just kind of, this is a great deck, I think, we'll say, for path working. That's what I'm thinking. But so let me know how you use it. And until next time, just be wonderful to yourself. Be really, really wonderful, because you deserve the best, only the best, all the best, and that is my wish for you.